It was a quiet night in Lake Town when Bard noticed a golden light in the distance. His men thought gold was flowing from the mountain, but Bard knew it was dragon fire. Arrows splintered against the dragon's scales. The townspeople fled. As Bard knocked the black arrow, the thrush whispered to him and told him what Bilbo saw.
Black arrow. Go now and speed well.
Three days later, the ancient raven Rook told the dwarves Smaug was dead, and that the men and wood elves were sending armies to claim a share of the treasure. Thorin sent Rook north to his cousin Dane. He called for an army of dwarves to make war on the men and elves.
Here you are, Bilbo. The first payment of your reward. A mithril vest. A powerful object forged for an elf prince long ago. No less than you deserve for your help in this quest. And now I have a very important task for you. The Arkenstone, the heart of the mountain, is locked in the treasury. Find a way into the treasury and bring me that stone. You will need to open those doors first. Talk to Oin and see what help you can give him. I would trade all the riches in these halls for that one jewel, Mr. Baggins. Bring me the Arkenstone.
Hello world, my name is Jebediah, and welcome to episode 10 of The Hobbit. Last time, we got Smaug out of the mountain, and got the dwarves into the mountain. This time, as Thorin said, we gotta find the Arkenstone. First off, it's safe, but the game tells us about sealed casks containing useful items, but the spells of opening are long forgotten. I'm not quite sure what they mean by that. There are a couple of things that come to mind that I'll talk about when I see them. But first, let's talk to Oin.
I need to open these doors, but I can't figure out how. It involves these blocks, but I'll be burned if I can figure it out.
More block puzzles. I guess these are a bit more complicated in the fact that obviously you gotta complete these runes, but they're not too hard. You can flip them over and just fill them in. Maybe Owen can't read. And you'll know you got them right whenever they light up. Where's the side I need? Face down? Yeah. After flipping that over, looks pretty good just to push in. And there are a couple more on that side of the room. But there are some goodies to get around here. And what I was saying earlier, these urns might be what they're talking about. I kind of doubt it. That was just my first thought before thinking about it a bit more. But I don't know. The spells of opening don't work, so you just smash them open. We've got all kinds of dwarf statues around here. We got Thorin over here. Hey, Nori, do you know where this door leads?
I need to get into the treasury, but I can't open these doors. Go talk to Oin and see if he has any ideas.
Well, I've got all the ideas. So this staircase leads to the treasury. Our ultimate goal. So first, I'm going to grab all the things around this main room. There are a few courage points hidden around this blocky wall. And I think that's it for now. I'm gonna head up these stairs, talk to Biffer.
Thorin sent me to work on the forge, but I can't get into the room. Talk to Oin and help him open these doors.
So these doors lead to the forge. No pots around here to break anyway. Who's this? Thrain. Thorin's father. Now up on top of this scaffolding, we got these code points and a gear belt. That will probably come in useful. Got a couple more puzzles. And you can see all around the room signs of the dragon attack from, was it like 60 years ago? If I remember my Tolkien lore correctly. And isn't Bilbo supposed to be like 50? I'm more hazy on that. How old Bilbo is. Alright, where's... I think I flipped it over too much. Gotta flip it over this way. That look right? Yeah, I think that's right. Let's push this in, and this should open all the doors. There's the treasury. Some other rooms. Yep, that's all the doors. Another health bubble. Let's see what Beaufort has to say.
This is the way to the old treasure chamber. That wretched dragon took the grandest hall of our kingdom and befouled it for 200 years.
Ah, there's the answer. 200 years. So how old is Thorin and Balin then? Back in Lake Town, he said that they were the only two that had ever been in the mountain.
Oof, still stinks of dragon. No need to go down there.
I hear some more pots. Here's Thror. Up here, nothing. This wall over here, it's off-colored. this is what I think that hint in the beginning was talking about. Behind this, or this is a secret door, basically. There's a way to open it. That sounds more likely to be the hidden casks. Perhaps the cask is what's behind the door.
What odd-looking markings?
I'll have to keep those markings in mind. But someone left a silver penny on the throne. But according to Bilbo, these are all his silver pennies. Fell out of his pocket. I'm sure he tells himself that every time he picks one up. Now we got the other side of the throne to pick things up on. Some courage points leading us through this door, but we'll head there later. This is definitely the most complex level in the game. It's entirely focused on puzzles. And in fact, getting the Arkenstone itself is one giant puzzle. The first piece of which is that gear belt we found. Ah, here's a statue of Thorin. Get a good look at it. I was gonna say, if Thorin looked like that 200 years ago, it looks the same, but I suppose we don't know how white his beard has gotten since then. Firstly, I want to head to the gear room. This seems like the best place to put that gear belt. Also, in the 200 years since the dwarves have lived here, spiders have moved in. Lots of poisonous spiders. I like using my stick and relying on the big area of the jump attacks to get rid of these guys. Sometimes they get stuck on the ceiling. Throw a few rocks at them, and now take them out. But now we can continue into the gear room.
These gears must power the lift system.
This room powers those carts up there. When they're active, we can travel all over these halls. Until some water is routed into this room, there's not much you can do in here. Go to the water room, Bilbo.
There are a few things we can do in here. You can see another one of those walls back there. There are all kinds of pots in here. There aren't any up on top of these walls. There are some around this ledge. Although they don't seem to have much of anything in them. These ones up here should. No, most of these pots are empty. There we go. A penny. We can also head down into this hole. Find some more stuff. You'll want to come here before you go into the water room like Bomber suggests. Because this part of the room will be all filled with water. And making all this stuff unattainable. But let's go ahead and put that belt on. Oh, that belt's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Oh, these gears are broken.
Bilbo, you just fixed them. The gears are fine now. Now we can head to the water room to turn on these gears. Alright, here we are, back in the throne room. You want to head past the throne to get to the water room. earlier where those courage points were leading us, that's the way to the water room. There are no spiders in this hallway, so don't have to worry about that. These pots on both sides don't have anything on them either. Got another statue here. Erebor. And these plaques say you must walk through Erebor to get to its heart. So, got these Last Crusade style plates in the ground. And like Indiana Jones, you gotta step on the name correctly. The name Erebor. Doesn't matter which letter you step on, but you do have to step on the right letters in order. So E-R-E, I guess. And then, I don't know, R-A up. That's how I read that. Here's an R. Here's that A. And up. And that opens the door. But if you remember, we had all kinds of other dwarf names to try. Which I can't remember how to spell. Let me get that real quick. Alright, I went back and wrote them all down. First, let's try Thrain, I guess. Got this, the T. This one is the H. And the R. The A is this one. The I looks similar enough. The N. And this Birdfoot. And that opens one of the doors with the chest inside it. Next, let's try Thror, I guess. Starts the same. T, H. These are the R's. O, like an Erebor, and another R. There's one. There we go. Opens that door back into the throne room. Now let's type in Thorin. T H O, yeah. R I and N back here. And finally, we can type in Durin. It's got a lot of different letters. This is the D. This is the U. R we've seen a few times. Also, these holes stick out spikes. So don't want to stand on those. There's the I, and finally an N. And there's all the dwarf names we know. I mean, why don't, even if you type in a dwarf you do know, like, oh, ouch. There's a spike. I, N. Apparently Oin's not important enough.
This must be the room that powers the rest of the kingdom.
So yeah, here's the water room. Well, here's Gloin. I'm sure he thinks Oin is important.
My father built this room. It's most ingenious. These canals direct water into each room. Those that exit the front power functions in other rooms of the mountain. Those that go out the side, well, I don't know what those do exactly. Use those switches to direct the water where you will. The real trick is to get all the canals active at once.
True. This music is one of my favorite in the game because it sounds like Hall of the Mountain King, which I'm sure is the point. So I'll just run around smashing pots while you guys listen to it. So up here, this ladder, this stone ladder, are the controls for this half of the water room. Pull this lever, and you need to change these water wheels so that the water flows in the right direction. You can use W, A, S, and D to move around, and the left and right keys to turn it, since the controls are kind of covered. But if we turn that, it directs the water into the side, which opens more of these secret doors. Now I just gotta get water over there. That works. We open another door. Let's see, I should be able to turn this like that. No, even though that doesn't really matter. Try something else. That works. Let's direct the water from this way. Try to work backwards.
The kingdom under the mountain is coming alive again.
That opens that door, but what about this door? Let me think here. Here's something. There we go. We got water heading to all the rooms on this side. And with the gear room open, turns on these lifts. We can also pull that chain down for quick access up. Let's get on here. We can use these to cross around the room. Around the entire mountain, actually. And we have this thing, a key mold. That'll come in handy. Let's take these lifts over to the other side of the room and work on that half of the puzzle. Right over here. So now we gotta work on this puzzle. Well, we can immediately get this room working. There's another one. There's some bellows working now. And this shouldn't be too hard. There we go. That gets all the doors open at once, which opens a couple of doors right in this room. Both with a golden chest inside. So let me head down. Finish getting all these pots and chests. This first one over here. Potion. Now to get this chest on the other side here. Let's try this again. An antidote. With all these poisonous spiders around, that would be very helpful. Now let's ride the lifts around. And climb up using this rope. I don't know what's faster, the rope or the ladder. I guess you might be scraped off the ladder by a incoming lift, so don't want that. Now we can just take a ride across here. Get a tour of Erebor. I'm gonna get off right here. Take out some of these spiders. Even though the stick does less damage, I do like the range, and again the jump attack. And if you manage to level up during a fight, don't have to worry about your health. Should be it. Let's grab all these courage points. And one of the chests that we unlocked is down here in the gear room. Let's go get that real quick. Keep missing all these things. Now, time to take the lifts again with this chain. There we go. We can head back up to the upper floor and take another ride. Alright, here we go. If I can manage to jump on. There we go. Here's the treasury. We'll be coming here later. I want to get off. Hold on a second. This is not supposed to happen. There's the treasury. I get over there. Where can I go? Alright. Detour time, I guess. I seem to be back inbounds. Almost. Where even am I? Back in the gear room? Alright. Well, let me try that again. So what I wanted to do was jump off here at the end on this ledge overlooking the throne room. Because there are some pots to break, some gems to grab, and chest to open. We can also pull down this chain for quick access to the top again. But I want to take the lifts back to the other side of the, well, to the other side of this room.
My, what a sight!
There's a couple things we need up here. We can pole vault across this gap. We got another chest. And another mold. One guarded by some spiders. There's only one hole, so you can just kind of stand outside it and get all the spiders without any problem. What might be a problem is getting across these small ledges. If you need to, you can sneak across to slow down your movement. But across this loud waterfall is another chest. Now to keep making our way around, we got more spiders to take care of. Again, relying on the jump attacks. I think we've got them all. We also got a chain. That it? Yeah, seems to be it. The music is nice again. Let's head down here. Guess we need to... So now we need to head to the forge in order to forge those keys. This way is not the forge, it's the treasury. But while we're close by, might as well clear it out of spiders too. And there we go. Thank the elves for the big attacks. If you need to, which I do, drinking a waters of vigor. One reason I decided to stock up on potions at the end of last time. That it? Don't see any more. I'm right-clicking to try to target onto things. That seems to be it.
The treasure behind those doors is worth more than all the Shire.
But we don't need to be here yet. Let's head back. Let's head back to the throne room. Alright, now that we're back at the throne room, I'm going to head directly across to get to the forge. Here we are. Or, of course, we got more spiders to deal with. anymore. Doesn't seem to be. So let's head into the forge. It's a very big forge.
This is nothing like any forge I've ever seen.
Alright, Biffer, tell me what's up.
The fire still needs to be lit. Once the flame is hot and the bellows are working, the forge can be used.
So we need to light the fires. We don't have a dragon to do that this time. So we gotta find another way. We can head back behind. Climb up this ladder. And kick over this pot. There we go. Fires are done. Gotta climb back down carefully. There we go. Don't want to fall into the endless abyss that surrounds this. So now we can use this forge to make the keys. We can come over here to this side, put a key mold in, and flick this lever. So, there's the first key made. Time to make the second key. There we go. I'm gonna clear out the forge. Smash all the pots, find all the stuff. That kind of thing. There's even some stuff back here. Including more spiders. Why does it always have to be spiders? There are a lot of purple gems around here, so if you've been following along, you can grab some of those to fill up your health meter and survive longer. I hear that music. It's spider music, if I've ever heard some. That looks like it. Grab these last 4 purple gems. Smash these last pots. Now I'm gonna head out the forge the other way that I came in from. To clear out the last of the spiders in these main hallways. Any more? There's one guy here. Seems to be it. I might as well antidote. That's why I bought them in it. That's why I bought them in the first place. So that puts us back in the throne room. Now these keys go in those oddly marked holes in the next to the throne. But first we can get this chest. There we go. Time to head up to the throne. Let's put throne key 1 and throne key 2. That lowers those pillars, so we can grab another key mold. So back to the forge, I suppose. Here I am back at the forge. Time to go make this third key. Ah, the treasury key mold. We'll need that to get into the treasury, I assume. So, to get to the treasury, I'm gonna take the lifts. We can head up these stairs to the second floor of the forge. There we are. Got some more pots to break. On the front of this, we got some courage points hanging out down here. These don't spin. I wonder what they're used for. That's all the pots. Now we could take the lift, but there are some things on the edge of this room that we need to get. That was close. Felt close. As usual, we got pots and gems and chests to open. And that was bad. I gotta wait for it to go around again. So now we can hop onto a lift. I can get up. Here comes one. Got it. Time to get off. Just taking it to the other side of the room. There we go. Another purple gem. Now we should be ready to head to the treasure room. Alright, here we are. Now that chain that we picked up in the throne room, we need to use to fix this. And mind you don't get smacked off by a lift. That would be painful. And we got one more edge walking trip to go. Grab all these. And time to head back. So the reason we needed that chain was to pull it down, which lowers that pillar a bit. Do that a few more times. Now I want to clear out this room of all its pots. Ooh. And a chest in here as well. There we go. Another antidote. I think this should fill us back up to 15. Got some more pots over here to break. The last bit of pots should be here. Time to pull down these last 2 chains. And checking this. I'm always missing a chest. Let me see if I can remember where that is. Oh, silly me. It's on the 2nd floor of the treasury. You know, the room I was just in. There's not really an easy way to get back up here, though. I had to take the lift all the way back around. So don't forget that one. Now we should be good. Yep. It's everything we should have at this moment. Now let's put the treasury key in. Open this door with the power of water. And not grab the Arkenstone yet. I want to pick up all of this stuff. Grabbing these 2 white gems should give us almost full health. Or max health. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I fail too much here. I'm about to finish, and it doesn't matter how much health I have. There we go. After opening all those chests, we should have everything we need. Time to go grab the Arkenstone.
The Arkenstone, the heart of the mountain.
Yep, that indeed is. So we've gotten everything. I'm going to grab 1 final Waters of Fortitude to top off my health, and that'll be it. Next time on The Hobbit will be the finale, the battle of at least 3 armies. Stay tuned.